and how many ear warmers that the store is. Oh no, that would be this one. So let's do this one for positive correlation. Let's say maybe it's how old you are and how much money you have. Okay. Generally, the older you are, the more money you've saved up. That is not always true. There are plenty of people who are broke when they are very old, and there are plenty of people who are rich when they are very young. So even though that there is a positive correlation between wealth and age, it doesn't mean that everybody falls into that spot. In fact, if somebody doesn't fall into that spot, they're called an outlier. So an outlier is a data point that is unusual. It could either be super high when the rest of the data is super low, or it could just be that like maybe you're weird for your age group, or maybe, you don't fart a lot. Maybe you're an outlier that way. Maybe that's who you are. No judgment. A negative correlation would be like maybe the temperature outside and the amount of ear or hand warmers that are sold in a store, like in the aisle. So let's say that it's like 2 degrees out, then you might be selling quite a few hand warmers. But if it's 60 degrees out, you're going to sell probably 0. So as the temperature increases, the other one decreases. Where with a positive correlation, they either both go up together or both go down together. But negative correlation means as one goes up, the other goes down, and no pattern means there's nothing to do with the other. Like, for example, how much a teacher is paid and how many students they teach. Nothing to do with each other. You might have a teacher who has a master's degree and has been working in a school district for 30 years, which means that they're being paid the most compared to the other teachers because they have the most education and the most experience. But they could also be teaching just that semester, light loads. They could have smaller classes. That just kind of happens year to year. You could have a first-year teacher that has crazy amounts of students in their classroom. That is no correlation there. So, okay. Your homework, look, you made it through the video. Good job. Your homework is a 2-parter. The first part is page 313. Numbers, you will need graph paper for this. The first 4 you won't need graph paper for because you're just kind of looking at them and deciding correlation. So these ones are correlation problems. I had a great suggestion from a student of mine to start writing down which ones were which. So here we go. Number 1 through 4 are all about correlation. 16 is a scatter plot. You only have to do A and B. You do not have to write an equation for a line of best fit. You just have to make the scatter plot and draw in the line. And then the last thing I want you to do is go to page 304 again, good old 304 that we've been working on for a few days. And you're going to try 31 through 33, which is just like the warm-up. That is like, is this parallel? Are these perpendicular or neither? So it's a total of, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 problems. Not too bad. I hope you guys have a terrific weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Can't wait. Bye, guys.